As the NFL draft approaches, excitement fills the air, and fans are buzzing with anticipation. The draft is not just a selection process, it's a chance for teams to reshape their futures, to find that diamond in the rough who could become the next superstar. As a sports journalist, I've seen the highs and lows of this event, where dreams are made and shattered in the blink of an eye. Today, we're diving into a mock draft that flips the script and presents a bold prediction for the San Francisco 49ers that could leave fans both excited and bewildered. Jeff Kerr, a respected analyst at CBS Sports, has taken a unique approach with his latest mock draft. Instead of simply predicting what teams will do, he's asking a different question. Where should each player go? This perspective shifts the focus from team needs to talent evaluation, creating a fascinating narrative. As we explore the potential outcomes of the draft, it's a refreshing take that challenges conventional wisdom and invites us to think outside the box. Kerr's mock draft kicks off with a familiar rhythm, featuring top prospects like Cam Ward and Travis Hunter going to the Tennessee Titans and Cleveland Browns, respectively. However, as the draft unfolds, it becomes clear that Kerr is not afraid to make bold choices. When it comes time for the 49ers to make their selection at number 11, the landscape is ripe with defensive line talent and other highly rated prospects. Yet, Kerr throws a curveball by suggesting that the 49ers should select wide receiver Tetroa McMillan from Arizona. This choice raises eyebrows, especially considering the pressing needs on the defensive side of the ball. But Kerr argues that McMillan is the perfect fit to replace Deebo Samuel, who has been a cornerstone of the 49ers offense. McMillan can play both outside and in the slot, and his deep ball ability adds another explosive weapon to an already dynamic offense, Kerr explains. This perspective highlights the 49ers' potential shift in strategy, focusing on enhancing their offensive firepower rather than bolstering their defense. The decision to prioritize a wide receiver over a defensive lineman may surprise many, but it's not without precedent. Last year, the 49ers made an unexpected choice with Ricky Pearsall in the first round, and McMillan's selection could signal a similar willingness to deviate from the norm. With Samuel's departure and Brandon Ayuk still recovering from a serious knee injury, the need for a reliable pass catcher has never been more urgent. McMillan's stats speak for themselves. Standing at 6'4" and weighing 220 pounds, he recorded an impressive 84 receptions for 1,319 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2024, leading the Big 12. His accolades include being named a first-team All-American and a first-team All-Big 12 selection. In 2023, he further elevated his game with 90 receptions for 1,402 yards and 10 touchdowns. These numbers not only showcase his talent, but also solidify his status as a top-tier wide receiver in this draft class. Pro Football Focus ranks McMillan as the highest-rated wide receiver and the third overall player, making his hypothetical selection at number 11 a tremendous value for the 49ers. While it's unlikely that the draft will unfold exactly as Kerr envisions, his simulation offers a thought-provoking exercise in talent evaluation, emphasizing skill over conventional expectations. As we look ahead to the draft, the question remains: will the 49ers take a leap of faith and prioritize offensive talent over defensive needs? The answer could redefine their trajectory for years to come. Fans are left to ponder the implications of such a bold move, and the excitement surrounding the draft only intensifies. In conclusion, the NFL draft is a time of uncertainty and opportunity. The 49ers' potential selection of Tetroa McMillan could signal a new era for the franchise, one that embraces offensive innovation and seeks to capitalize on the explosive talent available. As we await the draft day drama, let's engage in the conversation. What do you think about Kerr's bold prediction? Should the 49ers prioritize a wide receiver, or should they focus on strengthening their defense? In the midst of this anticipation, NFL.com draft analyst Gennaro Felice has made a bold prediction regarding the San Francisco 49ers. With a pressing need for defensive reinforcements, Felice believes the 49ers will use their first-round pick to select Oregon defensive tackle Derek Harmon at number 11. This choice could raise eyebrows, but it reflects the team's urgent need to bolster their defensive line, which, despite being led by star Nick Bosa, appears surprisingly thin on paper. Felice points out the glaring gaps in the 49ers' depth chart, stating, It's shocking how unimposing the defensive line appears on paper. While Bosa is a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate, the lack of depth behind him is concerning. The 49ers are particularly vulnerable in the interior of their defensive line, making a selection like Harmon a strategic move to enhance their overall defensive capabilities. Harmon, who has garnered attention as the second highest graded defensive tackle in the draft according to ESPN, is projected to be a versatile player. Felice draws parallels to former 49ers standout Eric Armstead, suggesting that Harmon could bring a similar impact to the team. His consistent praise throughout the pre-draft process indicates that he could be a valuable asset, even if selecting him at 11 might be considered a reach, given his overall ranking of 23. The depth of the defensive tackle position in this year's draft is noteworthy. Many analysts believe that the 49ers could find a day-one starter in the second or even third round. This raises the question, should they really use their first-round pick on a position that has such depth? While some may argue against reaching for a player like Harmon, it's essential to consider the long-term vision for the team. If the 49ers do decide to take Harmon, they would be making a selection that could pay dividends. He is projected to be a three-down player, excelling in both run defense and pass rush situations. His experience at Oregon, a school that has produced successful NFL players, adds to his appeal. The 49ers have a history of drafting talent from Oregon, which could bode well for Harmon's transition to the professional level. As the draft draws nearer, the speculation surrounding the 49ers' strategy intensifies. Will they stick to their guns and address the defensive tackle position early, or will they explore other options? The decision they make could have lasting implications for the team's defensive identity moving forward. Fans are left to ponder the possibilities, eagerly awaiting the moment when the 49ers make their selection. In the world of sports, every decision counts, and the NFL draft is no exception. It's a time when teams must weigh their needs against the available talent, and the choices they make can define their seasons for years to come. As we approach this pivotal moment, the excitement continues to build, and the 49ers' potential selection of Derek Harmon adds another layer of intrigue to the draft narrative. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates and insights leading up to the draft. The 49ers are at a crossroads, and their decisions will undoubtedly shape the future of the franchise. Will they take the plunge on Harmon, or will they surprise us all with a different direction? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. The NFL draft is a thrilling spectacle that captivates fans and players alike.